That's the test that we just bedazzle everything.
Literally, actually, we bedazzle every little thing. Everything.
We take a fucking bowl of fruit and put fucking, what do we put? Fucking
Limon sauce,
condensed milk on it.
Yeah,
And
condensed milk, coconut shavings, granola. We turn a fucking bowl of fruit into a parfait times galore, 1,000 times galore. Like, it's insane.
Wake up in the morning and find something to watch. Wandering my plants and checking on my crimes. Not enough love, not enough love in the world. Not enough love, not enough love in the world. The Greenhouse with Goodness and Vic.
What up? Welcome to the Greenhouse.
Episode 9.
We're in episode 9. It feels like a century, but it also feels like no time at all.
We're taking after episode 8, and we're gonna keep drinking. I brought the beer that we didn't drink, the one from the monks.
We basically figured out at this point that the key to an amazing show for all of you, our viewers, is getting drunk and eating on air. And I'm not complaining. I ain't mad about it, honestly.
Torts.
Just torta life, honestly, torta life. So we got here today some amazing sushi from Mariscos y Sushi Tomateros?
Los Tomateros.
Mariscos y Sushi Los Tomateros.
Los Tomateros from Linwood?
And
where the Latinos say the N-word.
wow. We're going to have a whole different discussion about that later on. and we're indulging. That was a great pour. We're indulging, salud, not only in great beer, but we talked a couple episodes about Mexican sushi. And now here we have literally Mexican sushi.
Shout out to Chame, all the monks out there making beers. You know what I mean? You know when a monk makes a beer, it's gotta taste good, right?
Yeah, because they're enlightened.
They're enlightened. They actually like meditated about it,
Yeah,
thought about it.
They just and reached enlightenment, and then ended up getting to the point where they made amazing beer.
They put the frequencies, the sound frequencies of
meditation.
Meditation into
it's what happens is when you hit your third eye chakra, when you align all your chakras, you manifest some very amazingly potent and tasty beer. I actually didn't know that Chimay was monk beer, so you learn something new every day.
Yes, sir. It's monk beer.
So here we are, episode 9.
The Funky Monkeys.
We're back, and I think today it's really about talking a little bit about diet as we devour in as one of our good friends said, gluttony.
Gluttony.
Devouring gluttony.
Like I have to put the tortilla in everything. Like
that is actually the prime definition of gluttony.
Yeah, like you rice beans. It's already carbohydrates, but we'll just put a tortilla.
Let's put a tortilla on top of that. Because what do we need more in this? More gluten.
Gluten, yeah.
So Mexicans indulge in gluttony all the time.
Yeah, I think we invented gluttony.
We definitely invented gluttony. So here we are indulging in gluttony as we're gonna talk about quarantine, COVID-19, and diet and exercise.
Everything has to be a taco. Like I've seen like burritos with nacho chips inside of it. Like it's pretty much
that's just a combination. We'll talk about that in a bit because there's some crazy combinations that we get sometimes that I just feel need some explaining. And hopefully we can do you, the viewer, an amazing service in letting you know why we do the things we do. We're speaking on behalf of the entire ethnicity because apparently Mexican's not a race. That's one of the discussion.
It's not a race.
It's not a race.
It's a country.
So anyway, here we are. How have you been? What have you been up to? How are things going on at home? What's new?
Everything's beautiful, man. Just school starting for the young ones. And
how is that? How is it to be in the middle of quarantine and be thinking about school?
It's fucking sad, bro.
I mean, think about like all the experiences you have in school.
How do you stay positive though? That's the thing is like it's sad, but then you still have to remember to stay positive. That's
all you can do.
And then that's it.
But you got hella people playing double duty.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, I feel bad for the moms, the dads that have to stay home. They can't work.
Yeah.
because
Shout out your wife.
they have to literally take care of the kids while they learn at school. So it's like there's no more. School was almost like a daycare for some people. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a place you could drop your kids off while you go to work, make some money, pay the bills. Now
You got to be there. You got to be there all the time, supervising while they're learning, making sure that these kids are paying attention in their Zoom classes, making sure that there's no dicks that pop up on the screen during your Zoom calls.
It's happened before.
Making sure you don't got one kid who's doing some crazy shit on, the end. I saw some kids who were like taking bong hits during college Zoom calls.
Damn.
So you just, you're in the corner and you see someone over there.
Well, shout out 1996, the little homie in the back doing scante lines for everybody during history class.
Scante lines.
during history class.
Now you're just doing it on a Zoom call.
Now you're doing a Zoom call.
So you gotta make sure
in the
your
comfort
kids,
of your own home.
You gotta make sure your kids aren't embarking in all of the traviesanes that you can do.
On your glass mirror instead of a peachy folder.
Your composition book is solely turned into doing lines. But yeah, so it's crazy. So shout out to all the moms, to all the parents, men and women alike, and all those folks otherwise who are doing that double duty, because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
What do we got here right here?
We got sushi. So check it out. We got a lot of sushi.
Not
here.
only is it sushi, but it's Mexican sushi.
This is paisa sushi.
This is Paisa Sushi Central.
Okay, what do we? This is a dragon roll.
This is a dragon roll.
You got literally 2 jalapenos right here and carrots. This looks like it should come with rice and beans, in all honesty. And this right here is what?
I think that's the chula. What is it called?
Paisa fact.
The guamachulito roll.
What'd you call me? That sounds cute. That's a cute little nickname.
And that is it comes with imitation crab, shrimp tempura, octopus, cucumbers, and sauce Tampico sauce.
Damn, and they even have the little chile too. Look at this. Look at this little chile.
Chile güerito. And then
I will. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this in a bit.
And then we got a tomatero roll right here. You know what I mean? And then right here we got a carne asada deep fry roll from popular demand. By popular demand. By popular demand.
We're
got that
only
carne
here
asada.
for the people. For the people. We do this for you.
We located this place. It has a carne asada deep fried roll right here. And that's where Mexicans can make something that's high art into your local backyard party.
You're welcome. This is just a cross culmination of cultures right here. You're welcome.
Shout out to Linwood. Only Linwood could do something like this.
Literally. It's good. I already taken a bite. Eat, please.
Let me see. Let me try the carne asada roll.
Go for it. Do the honors.
Carne asada roll in the house. Where is the carne asada? I can't find it, but we'll find it somewhere.
So we're here. We're talking about how we're trying to stay fit as we take a bunch of bites. How we're trying to stay fit. How we're trying to diet. How we're trying to basically maintain our health as healthy as possible during COVID. It's not easy. My gym membership's done. Gym's closed. Right? I can't even pretend to feel like I'm working out and go to the gym and do something for 30 minutes. And
Prison
then go
workouts,
home.
bro. That's what I've been doing.
I mean, you got to get swole as best as possible. What are you doing? How are you keeping fit at home?
Burpees, bro. Burpees
all day?
That's the best way you could do it, man.
You're
Prison
going to come
workouts.
out with massive shoulders and tiny
You
little
wake up
legs.
in the morning and just do burpees, dude. And what you do is you start and you do as many as you can, and then the next day you try to do one more, and then you just as you keep going, 90 days go by, you're doing 90 more. That's it.
So
Prison workouts, bro.
prison workouts, which makes sense because you're confined to a small space, right?
Right.
I've been doing a bunch of yoga.
Yeah.
I got into yoga because of quarantine.
Really?
I think I mentioned this the first episode, but my girl was basically a super big yogi. I hear her laughing. Y'all shut the fuck up, all right? Tortas can do yoga too.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Did you not see the first episode?
Yoga.
Here, insert clip from first. Look at Omar doing this fucking peaceful warrior.
Yoga tortas unite.
Don't fall. Hey, chingado madre. Hey, whoa. Dámele un peaceful warrior, güey.
Salud.
Anyone can yoga, no matter how torta, okay? Or medianoche.
Yoga tortas unite.
Hey, I'm flexible. You know what happened? Is when I went to get my scoliosis test in 7th grade, the woman awkwardly told me as I bent over in front of her with my shirt off, she said, "Wow, you're flexible." And I've never been the same since. Definitely talk about that during therapy often. But yeah, so I do yoga every morning. I try and do some stuff. I got a little puppy right now. So
Wow, she couldn't believe that shit. She was like,
she was like, "Mira, torta."
Wow, dude.
She was just like, "I didn't know the sandwiches bent like this."
wow. I never could imagine you.
Mira que gordito, güey, wow. No, pues.
Wow.
It was awkward, man. I literally like bent over in front of her and she was just like, "Well, you're really flexible there, aren't you?" And I'm like, "I guess." I'm like a 7th year grader or whatever. You know, all unconscious. My chichis are showing. I'm just kind of like, don't look at my nipples. You know,
Your 2-pack,
my 2-pack, 1, 2.
as what Omar said.
It's kind of a 3 because I got the gut, you know, so it's like 1, 2, 3, I guess.
Your 3-pack.
I've been working hard on my 3-pack for sure. But it's like keeping healthy and trying to do what you can in your space because it's not easy. It's not easy. You know, a lot of people are going on walks. I did a lot of walks, a lot of runs. And then I fucked up my ankle like a fucking tonto and then ended up in a place where now this fool's about to drop the light on us and we got to run. I wasn't prepared for that. And, you know, going on walks, going on runs, going outside, going hiking, you know, stuff like that. But you can't do that all the time, right? And we're fucking busy.
Well, if you go outside and go for a run and you're not wearing your mask, people look at you weird. And it's
Which is a whole nother thing. I
it's
mean,
probably not safe either. And so how do you risk it, you know? And then, you know, you go to your backyard, you're confined to a space. You know, if you live in an apartment, where you living in an apartment right now?
Yeah, I have a little front yard and a backyard, but the front yard is full of dog piss and shit.
Yeah, and then go online and try to find any kind of gym equipment right now. It's going to be overpriced. And it's going to be impossible to get. And it's going to take you so long for you to get it. So
it's about being creative. It's about being creative right now.
Yeah,
you know, it's about lifting couches.
Lifting couches.
Yeah, throwing TVs out of windows.
Yeah,
you know,
parkour.
Taking in groceries in and out.
Yeah,
2 feet. Because I Instacart my groceries now.
Get yourself you know what you need to do is prison workouts and get yourself some kettlebells.
That's it.
That's it.
And the Joe Rogan ones that are big gorilla faces.
Get those, bro.
I actually just kettlebell my dog.
Kettlebell. I have these little weights that you put in your hand, like, and it has like a little ring finger on it. And then they're like little eggs, and then you just shadow box with those.
Why not just shadow box with actual huevos?
Those are actually, that's really cool, man. I just actually, it burns. Your arms will get burned.
You feel it?
You feel it.
So,
I'm trying to get cute. I'm 40 now, and I'm trying to get cute.
You are cute, bro.
I'm trying to get cute.
Cute isn't subjective to being. I'm a cute torta. Like, if you were to look at the menu of like your favorite Mexican food restaurant, and you look at the picture of a torta, I'm the one that's, you know, the one that your girlfriend says not to be worried about versus you. I'm the one that your girlfriend says not to be worried about. I'm that torta that you're thinking, wow, I'm not getting a burrito today.
I'm the opposite. My wife, she like will feed me on purpose when I'm trying to get on a good strict diet. She doesn't want me to be too cute. You know what I mean? She just wants me to be cute. She wants me to be cute enough for her to be able to look at me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And not be like, ew, look at this fucker. I married this piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Strategy.
But if I'm going over the top, where I'm like fucking, Vin Diesel or like.
Well, who are you getting cute for, bro?
What I mean? Like, the blonde Tom Cruise or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's like, what the hell?
I can see you being Vin Diesel if Vin Diesel was Mexican.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm Pan Diesel.
Pan Diesel.
Pan Dulce Diesel.
Bean Diesel. Frijol Diesel. So obviously there's 2 parts to staying fit and healthy, right? There's working out, you know, burning calories, doing those things, but there's also what you bring in, right? There's calorie intake. So, you know, I've been trying to be good during quarantine. Obviously, we all have our digressions. I'm sorry, I'm a sinner. All this gluttony.
Yeah, gluttony.
But I've been doing pretty well, you know, cooking at home, attempting to try and do as much of that as I can, getting more creative with food, but it's hard.
Well, intermittent fasting is a good thing too, though.
Wait,
man.
so tell me what you're doing. What's this intermittent fasting game?
So okay, breakfast, right?
Okay.
It's supposed to be, well, this is a paisa of me breaking it down, right?
Hashtag #PaisaFacts.
Paisa. Break fast. So breakfast doesn't mean that you have to eat eggs, ham, and pancakes. It just means that it's the time when you break fast from the last time you ate in the middle of the night before from when you slept and to when you wake up. So,
Right.
So typically you want your body to digest food, enough time for it to digest. So you break your fast.
Right.
Whenever. So most people eat their first, when they wake up, they eat something. But sometimes it says it's recommended to eat a little bit later and try to break your fast at noon.
Well, so you shorten the amount of hours that you're eating.
pretty much you limit the amount of time you eat into a window of where you break your fast.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah. So basically, I'm eating from 12 to 6,
Okay.
and I eat in that little window, and and I try to eat mostly proteins and less the less gluten-y.
Okay, less gluten
as possible.
So wait, are you? Because I know there's a huge conversation and things that you hear because we're not taught this.
Yeah.
You're not taught this as a kid, as a Latino kid. I was never taught this.
Right.
So there's a lot of things you can do. There's obviously the intermittent fasting, which I also do as well. But then it's a matter of kicking up your metabolism, right? Hashtag Paisa effect.
Well, I think that comes with kicking up your metabolism is with the exercise. You know what I mean?
Right, but isn't the idea that you eat less more?
But that's what people. That's what depends. You know what I mean? Depends. You have to eat like maybe very little, but then you're also if you're eating all the time, then you're not really fasting.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. But with intermittent fasting, if you're eating between 12 and let's say 6 like you're doing, and then you're eating like once an hour, but you're eating small things like between 12 to 1 you eat like an apple.
That's great.
Between 1 to 2 you have a sandwich. Between 2 to 3 you have some almonds.
But you really only got 6 hours of eating.
That's
right?
it.
6 hours of eating. Yeah, you could eat. I'm not saying that you
and that don't mean that you have 6 hours to eat, which means that you order the whole left side of the menu and you're just like, all right, I got 6 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You try to keep it protein. You try to keep it like vegetables,
as healthy as
fruit.
you
You know what I mean? You try to like snack on positive stuff that's gonna, give your body, good nutrients and stuff like that. That's not just junk food.
Yeah.
So I mean, be a little bit more conscious being older. Like I can't put down a fucking, double a double Western cheeseburger, like 2 of them down like I used to be. You can start training your body to like when you start eating those type of things, you start feeling like you start feeling down.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't want to eat that because I'm gonna feel down. So you start, you start going to fucking, Trader Joe's and shit and Sprouts, and
you just go to Trader Joe's and that's it. You lose 5 pounds automatically.
You get the fucking, the kind fucking snacks. You know what I mean?
Yo, honestly, low key, I feel that most of the stuff that's already prepared at Trader Joe's is actually good for you, but I don't think that that's the case. No? It just feels like it's good because it's Trader Joe's.
Well, I mean, I there's this one fucking burrito that they make at Trader Joe's that I love, and it has no meat in it. It's just like hummus, and it's wrapped in like some vegan tortilla with like carrots and like all kinds of like vegetables and stuff. Yeah. It's actually really, really good.
Wait, so what's the meal that you break your intermittent fasting with during quarantine? Like, what typically is the first thing that you?
Well, I used to do like meal preps, so it just depends on what that lady was making at that time, but. Yeah. I'll eat a steak, or I'll eat at work. I call it a power bowl. I just get some chicken, some beef, and some avocado, and some onions and cilantro, and I just put it in a little cup and I eat it like that.
Wait, are you ¿cómo se llaman? Where you eat mostly protein, not as many
carnivore
grains?
Diet?
Basically.
Or Atkins.
¿Cómo se llama?
Atkins,
but there was a new hipster name for it. All of these diets are literally just regurgitations of one another, and they're just different names.
Well,
I forget what the name is.
I don't know, but
keto.
Yeah,
keto. Are you keto?
Yeah, I try to be a little keto.
Okay. I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little hot keto too,
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah. But yeah, man. It's been fun. It's been fun trying to figure this out. Little by little. I mean, it's more of like, to me, it's what my problem is that I'd be really strict for a while, and then I'd get back to just eating like a torts, Because
the idea, I think.
Let me try that one over there.
Yeah, dale. Here, we'll switch around a little bit. Let me get that carne asada.
I don't even know where the fucking carne asada is.
That was it.
But I mean, I don't know where the carne asada and the fucking roll is. That's what I meant.
One little piece to rule them all.
Fucking jalapeno. You can't. You see, you try to be like, sushi, right? Eat sushi, but if you're real Mexican,
sushi's healthy just because it's rice, right?
No, well, if you're Mexican, you're like, ¿dónde está el pinche chile, güey? ¿Dónde está el pinche jalapeno?
I'm telling you guys, I didn't have sushi until I was already much older. So the concept of sushi for me was always a trip, and I think anytime I would talk to people about it, they'd say, "Ooh, sushi? You like sushi? That's one of your favorite dishes?" Fuck yeah, that's one of my favorite dishes. This is delicious. I love hors d'oeuvre type dishes. I love little dishes that I can eat because if I have a meal, I just kind of like eat it, and then it's like a task for me,
Well, it's like a social thing, Mm-hmm. To me, it's like drinking sake, drinking beer.
You eat one piece of sushi, you talk, you chill. I miss that. This feels a little bit more normal to me.
But once you try like real fucking sushi, like from Japan, like straight from the fucking.
I only like my fish Japanese.
Oh my god, bro! It's like
I don't fuck with American fish. Not in this country.
It's fucking a different. This is different than this, bro. This is cool. You know,
This is Mexican fish.
yeah. This is a lot of Japanese fucking migrated to Mexico and brought the culture with them. You know.
That's actually true. That's actually not a paisa fact.
Paisa fact.
So, okay.
It's a paisa fact because they're paisas now.
Dude, I found the carne asada. Mira.
Carne asada lapping in the roll.
All right. Let's talk about this roll real quick. So, once again, shout out to Mariscos y Sushi Los Tomateros.
Pretty bomb.
We had mentioned carne asada roll a couple episodes back.
I didn't even know it existed until I looked
And
it up.
here it is. We found it. So, carne asada roll right here.
Carne asada deep fried roll.
Carne asada deep fried roll. Very healthy, right? And
That's a way that we can, talk about how Mexicans fuck up everything that's semi fucking pretty traditional, and to make it something like
here's the thing.
over the top, like you know what I mean? Like you could take a fucking 1988 fucking Nissan Sentra and throw McLean's on it and fucking a fucking sheepskin fucking interior.
It's still a
with
fucking
dices on it and shit.
No sé qué, 1988,
and,
whatever.
and still rock it for another 100 miles.
Actually, you get a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, a 99. You run that shit to 300,000 miles, but you put rims on it, you put spinners, you lower it.
That's a testament to the way that we get down, bro. Like
Literally.
like
So it's not necessarily about just having something that is reliable, but it's about doing it with a little pizzazz.
exactly. We'll take a semi-healthy ahi tuna roll, put carne asada in it,
Call it a day.
and deep fry it with fucking queso fresco and shit.
This one's so good. Which one's this one again?
That's the tomatero one.
Wow.
It's like cream cheese in that shit, right?
How do you go wrong with cream cheese? You don't. You don't.
So
So,
good.
all right. Mexicans, it's not that just that you can have rice and beans. You gotta have rice and beans and tortillas.
Yeah.
It's not that you just can have rice and
put
beans
that-
and tortillas.
and
You
then put
gotta
it in-
add crema. You
Yep.
gotta add salsa.
Exactly.
I feel like we just end up making everything so much more extra. We're just extra by design. You know what I mean? I mean, what are some things that like a couple noodle? You know what I saw a lot as a kid with a couple noodle, and I did it before. I had the worst stomachache of my life, and it's basically traumatized me, is adding cheese to a ramen when you reheat it up. Have you ever done that before? Adding cheese to a cup of noodle.
A gang shit of tapatio and that shit.
All day, but tapatio on everything all day, every day.
But never added cheese. An egg.
To everything?
Throw an egg in that motherfucker. But like even like something like a Twinkie, like a Twinkie, like we take a Twinkie in Mexico, right? Which is an American staple for like the last 100 years, right? And then we fucking dip it in chocolate. We put sprinkles on it. We not only put cream in the middle, but we add strawberry cream in there, and we call it a gansito. What's up?
We just changed the name,
Yeah.
and that's it. It has 10 less calories automatically.
Yeah, but that's the test that we just bedazzle everything.
Literally, actually, we bedazzle every little thing. Everything.
We take a fucking bowl of fruit and put fucking, what do we put? Fucking
Limon
like
sauce.
condensed milk on it.
Yeah,
And then-
condensed milk, coconut shavings, granola. We turn a fucking bowl of fruit into a parfait times galore, 1,000 times galore. Like, it's insane.
Why do we do that?
Because we love food.
Yeah,
Because, I don't know, because we have good taste.
I don't know. I think we just put everything. Everything goes over the top. You know?
Everything's over the top. Everything's extra. That's what I'm saying.
like Adan, he'll wear like a fucking Gucci shirt with fucking
With Levi's?
with 501s and a fucking Jordans. You know what I mean? He just brought every fucking culture together. And,
All of them.
Boom.
Is it? Okay. Is it? Well, actually,
Versace, fucking Jordan, and fucking Paisa. It's all.
it's athletic, it's street, and it's paisa all in one. Wait,
Long Beach in the house.
is it because, and this is actually interesting because we were just talking about this before this episode started.
Yeah.
Is it because Mexicans are inherently mixes. We're mezclas.
Yeah.
So is it because we just appreciate the combination of flavors? Hashtag Paisa fact. These are all Paisa facts, basically.
I think so. I can say that. Flavors in clothing, flavors in food. I mean, we talked about that a little bit about where the fish taco comes from, you know, and you know how we learn how to grow meats and stuff too.
Are we just the purveyors of taste?
Or Mexican beer.
Yeah.
That's a real German way we make our beers. You know, it's a real.
And it's because there was the French who colonized Mexico. There was the Japanese. There was the Germans. There were so many people who had their stake in Mexico.
Right. Middle Eastern too now, like with the pastor. You know what I mean? That's
what is it?
It's like a shawarma, no? It's like a not a shawarma. What's it called?
spit?
The spit. You know where the you know Netflix. You know, I saw the documentary where you know the people from Middle Eastern people came to Mexico and you know they used to use lamb, but since pork was well, you know, Mexicans used most of it.
Right.
They created more of a fucking al pastor
Yeah.
spit, and now you got the trompo del pastor and tacos del pastor, man. And then we put guacamole on that, we put salsa, we put queso tacos, we put it in a torta.
Done.
And queso taco torta burrito, like
Whoa, try saying that 10 times. Queso, taco, torta, burrito.
torta tostada,
Damn.
tortada. We
And
got it,
also,
bro.
it's as if a burrito wasn't enough. As if a burrito, a mix of everything in a burrito: rice, beans,
we're on the
crema,
go. Well,
avocado, meat, and cheese. It wasn't enough. Then you melt the cheese in there
When you
and
don't
turn
have-
it into a fucking quesorito.
Yeah, when you don't have anything, everything is tempting, you know? When you have anything, cuando no tienes nada, se te antoja todo, you know?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, fuck it. And we're always on the road. We're always on the go. So, like, put everything in a fucking burrito.
And call it a day.
And I'm gonna take it with me on my way to work.
You know, I tell my girlfriend this all the time because when I get food, and most food things that I eat, I get it and I just mix it. I just mix it all together. And she's like, why do you do that? Why do you mix all of it together? I'm like, it's all going to the same place.
No.
And it's all going to the same place. And I like all the flavors together. I don't know. I don't understand the concept. And this is just me of taking a spoonful of rice, taking a spoonful of beans, getting whatever. I'm like, no, just tortilla, mix it up, and we're done.
I don't know about that one, but I know people that were the other way where they couldn't have their food touch.
At all. Yeah.
They can't even fucking touch, bro.
Yeah. The
That's
food
pretty
touch is where it ends up.
Exactly. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm a big sushi guy, and this is kind of it's cool, you know, but this is not real.
This is not real sushi. We
is
got to
not-
know that going into it. This is Mexican sushi.
I'm not really a big fan of these deep fried rolls anymore. I used to be a big fan of these fried rolls and all these specialized
Because they're
rolls.
so heavy.
But yeah, like I can't. I'm more, you know.
But they're bite size. Mira, qué bonito.
I don't
Wow,
know.
qué precioso.
But yeah, man. I don't know. Like cooked seafood is when it comes to sushi. I mean, you know, it's nothing like, you know, creating the flavors without actually cooking it. You know.
Yeah.
Or you know, I like it. Like
I think that's what makes sushi an art form.
Yeah, the searing, maybe, you know, I'm with that, you know. But the actual frying of rice, kind of fell out. I used to like it, but I'm not really a big fan anymore.
That's called growth. What are some things that you were told
eating it,
growing
bro.
up would keep you healthy? Some things that you would do, or some things that would contribute, you know, even just, you know, like an apple a day keeps the doctor away type huerito shit, but for Mexicans.
I still do that. I try to eat an apple every day. Actually works, dude. But something that was healthy, like everything, like I mean, going to the fucking healer, the Mexican healer from down the street in Pomona or something.
I just did a limpia, bro, with an egg. Someone just limpia'd me with an egg.
Some shit like that. Like
Someone rubbed an
you'd
egg
have a
all over
cold-
my body and then cracked it in water and then read it to me.
Yeah, I would have a cold and be like, no, you go to the fucking masseuse, you know, and they'll fucking rub you till you're fucking not sick anymore.
I didn't go to a masseuse. I haven't gone to I went to chiropractor twice in my life, and everything was such alternative forms of healing, right?
Yeah, everything.
Se pone Vicks Vapor Rub.
I don't think I had health insurance until I was like 36.
Dead ass. I feel if my mom was alive still and all this COVID shit was happening, and someone we know got COVID, or bless up. Hopefully that never happens. Knock on wood. She would probably just be pone Vicks.
Yeah, ponle Vicks or
Vicks.
ponle Savila. Yeah,
Savila, yeah. Oh my
Vera.
God. Every Mexican, every Latino, not every Latino, but every Mexican.
Just get hierbabuena tea.
Big ass Savila plant. That's huge. My abuela has a massive one that's taken over probably a quarter of her yard.
Yeah.
And you just go and you cut a piece and you just rub it on anything.
Yeah, you fucking you cook it from one side and then you just like wrap it around you and it's supposed to cure everything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's little things, you always hear this stuff like, and this is just a matter of health in terms of sick and wellness and illness, but you go outside with your hair wet, forget about it, you're gonna be sick.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a jacket in general when it's cold, forget about it, you're gonna be sick.
Oh yeah. That's not refriar.
You walk around the house without any socks or slippers on, forget about it.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
sick.
But how do people that don't have shoes they always get sick?
They always get sick. They always get sick. You're basically your abuela looks at them and it's just like, wow, mira, how sad. They're always sick.
And then why is it that Americans or white people, they walk around barefooted in the beach and they're all about fucking being connected to the earth and shit, and there's a big misunderstanding. I don't know what's going on with that.
Cultural differences are so vast and wide.
These
are just bicep effects that were passed down.
You can get a middle-aged white dude doing fucking dabs, and it's just like a stoner kid or whatever, But you get a Mexican doing that, it's like, oh, look at that fucking thug,
Look at that low life. Look at that low life. Look at that good for nothing.
Yeah.
Travieso.
Get a fucking job, bro.
Yeah, that lazy ass, just worthless.
Yeah. Your parents would fucking hate on you for that shit. Quítate esa chingadera.
Yeah.
And then and in a white household, the mom and dad would be like, oh, he's over there doing his thing. He better smoke some today, or if he's gonna be in a fucking bad mood.
It's basically advocating for it at that point. Yeah, basically, right? And it's just all excuses where there's no excuses.
I'm still embarrassed to drink in front of my mom. I can't even do that.
Well, I can totally relate to that.
I can't even do anything.
I feel like I'm a fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible person for doing that.
Oh.
Around my abuela, forget about it.
I'm 40 years old, and I'm like, oh shit, fuck.
Hey, hide it, 8. Hey, hide it, 8. Pour it in this cup real quick. I'll pretend that it's Coke.
Yeah, I said a bad word in front of my mom the other day, and I felt good. I felt good.
There's so many things culturally that you just learn, right? You just learn, and you're just acclimated to think about these things are healthy, these things are okay, these things aren't. And it's so funny because we had talked about this previously, but the process of unlearning is such a long time process. It's such a lifelong process. And I was talking to my dad the other day and I was telling him, it's so interesting because I feel right now my bigger thing is unlearning than it is learning.
Oh yeah.
And then he said that as you get older, which I think is really funny, as you get older, it's not really necessarily about learning or unlearning because you're basically a old dog that you can't really teach new tricks, right? It's really just about figuring out what you give a shit about.
Yeah.
What do you care about?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
is it worth changing?
Is it worth my time for any of it, right? And I think that goes along into this because we're at the I'm at the age where I'm learning things, especially being with my girlfriend who I am with now, being around the people who I work with, and just being in different realms and with different people of things that are actually unhealthy or actually healthy or are good for you or bad for you or whatever, right? Understanding the whole mental health aspects in addition to the physical health, right? Which is something that we don't talk about in immigrant cultures.
Oh no, hell no.
You don't say, oh, this person, fucking Jose.
Well, why? Because in Mexico, you anybody can go to the pharmacy. You could be fucking 9 years old, walk to the pharmacy and be like, "Yo, give me some fucking morphine." I'm like, "Okay, here you go, son."
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
And it's just not a conversation that's had.
No.
Right? Bicep fact. I don't know whether or not that's true.
It's fucking true, bro. I've been there and I've gotten morphine.
He's like, that was me. I was that 9-year-old kid.
No, but really though, how many? like, I mean, oh, yo, like my mom would be like, yo, my wife, she had like earache, and it'd be like, my mom would be like, yeah, I got some fucking Flanex right here from Mexico, whatever they're called, like it's like super hard, fucking
Just
pain
heavy
kill.
ass shit. That's funny.
I have some fucking Norcos right here that I have low key over the counter,
Oh my god. It's just such a different world, and the process of learning that and getting to know that, getting to know what's healthy, getting to know how to become healthier.
But I think it's a struggle though, too, though. It's a struggle because then you have the supernaturalist,
right?
but then there's the people that are like trying to go into like modern science.
Well, because it's what Western medicine / health versus like Eastern or whatever else untraditional health /
Right.
medicine.
So then you have like both of them, like either you're all left or you're all right, and no one's in the middle. Like saying, you know what, like this actually works for me, and I shouldn't do this because it leads up to doing. If I take painkillers, then I become addicted to it, and then I.
Right. And some people are so steadfast in one way or another, when in reality, I think it has to be balanced.
Yeah.
That's what we're here. We're here to teach balance.
Yeah, balance.
Be healthy, diet, exercise.
Yeah.
Don't pound down 6, double bacon Western cheeseburgers. It's probably not healthy for you.
You won once a month,
You won once a month.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. Because if you deprive yourself, I think you're just going to end up hating your life. And we're so, at this point, the world's going to end in like 2 days.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. Aliens are coming like in 2 weeks and shit.
Take me.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
But
we just ate 4 fucking different rolls right now that all tasted the fucking same.
They're all like different combination of the same ingredient.
And they fucking tasted all the fucking same.
Literally.
And not only that, like, the best thing about sushi is being able to have different pieces of fish, and they all taste so much different.
Yeah, the flavor is all just significantly different.
That's where you drop the ball, Mexico, when you make your sushi.
Don't go to Mexico for your sushi.
Don't make everything fucking deep fried carne asada rolls.
Well, here's the thing. They
sauce.
They were too extra. They added a bunch of shit, and it all ended up turning to the taste.
High ingredients. Lord have mercy. High ingredients.
There you go.
All you do is high ingredients, do it right. Boom.
Done. Just do what you do well.
Get the fresh fish, slice it thin, nice rice, fucking put a little bit of salt on it, Himalayan sea salt, with some fucking truffle oil, and then put that in your mouth. And then tell me that's not going to be bomb. And then do the other one, you know what I mean? Like a little bit different, you know what I mean?
This is an episode about diet and exercise, and we're here just like, here's how to eat your best life.
Yes. High ingredients. That's what sushi is about. Is about giving you that fucking that one taste in your mouth that is just going to make you go, roll your eyes back.
Yep.
Not, it's just the kinds of grease, that teriyaki sauce, and that all duplicates itself over and over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. They lost me on this one, bro.
Sorry, you guys.
I tried. It was my first time trying Mexican sushi.
We went on a limb.
And I'm Mexican, believe it or not. And I wanted to give it a shot,
Yeah.
And
it's all good. Never again.
Never again.
Never again. Well, we got 3 amazing artists that we're going to be featuring this week, just as always, because that's what we're about, water the plants. And
that's what we're really here for.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to talk about. That's what we're here to
That's why we built this place. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah.
Amazing. 3 amazing artists. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Tuesday, we got Shot in the Dark with John Conti doing the late nights.
The Hour Band. John Conti, the guitarist. He slashes the guitar.
And it's all it's elegant. It's beautiful. It's basically an acoustic guitar track. There's no vocals. It's all instrumental. And it just has that feeling where you can really see someone's talent on their instrument when they can truly tell a story without saying one thing.
He's making that guitar sing, baby.
Literally, while my guitar gently weeps.
Yeah. He's singing. He's like, ooh, you can feel the pain.
You can feel it. And it's crazy
and he has a great story, too. Like, if you get to know John Conti and know where he comes from and his migration and everything that he's done into this country, and he's a family man, What a great story and inspiration for anybody that is really passionate about music and following their dreams.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, the Hour Band in general, all that they do, we featured a couple of them individually. We featured the band as a whole. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see a group of artists come together in such a strong way as the Hour Band, but then also see them be able to really shine individually and solo.
I agree. John Conti, check him out. Social media, go look for him. The Hour Band.
Yep.
He's the dude. He's the Asian dude with the dreads, man.
Check it out. That's Tuesday, Shot in the Dark. On Wednesday, we got a live at Growtown by Dope by Design playing Oh My.
P-Town, right? Pomona?
Yes, sir.
Pomona, they kill it, man. They're super inspiring, super talented, real hip-hop, soul,
It's that
jazz,
fusion.
soul jazz,
And we
funk.
featured them before. You know,
Right.
they did something with us before. They did a Topsoil with us.
Right.
And it's one of those things where they're doing the thing that we talked about that's being done more recently in hip hop, which
Right.
is the fusion, jazz, funk, hip hop, rap, all put together in just one mezcla.
Yeah, instead of being like, oh, I'm in this lane, I'm just down with good music, all
day.
all in all, you know.
And it's vibey. It's that type of music that makes your head bob. You know, and you're just like, oh my, right?
Oh shit.
It's good. It's
Hip-hop.
good. That's on
Hip-hop.
Wednesday. Live at
Hip-hop.
Growtown.
Hip-hop.
Hip hop. Real hip hop. That's on Wednesday. Live at Growtown. Dope by Design. And on Thursday, we got Shot in the Dark with Justin Jenks doing Gone.
Angel baby face.
Angel baby
Voice.
face and voice.
And voice, yeah.
So
Hilarious, dude.
Justin Jenks is from the Moon
He's
Jays.
got a sick mustache too.
It's like a solid. It's girthy.
Sick mustache.
It's a girthy mustache.
He's got one of those fucking brochas that we
It's
call
a brocha, that's what they call it. It's like the mustache that literally just covers your top lip, so it looks like you don't have a top lip.
Fool.
Although his is like clean, it's not like
It's not-
cholo
yeah,
brocha.
but it's fucking it's you know it's like
It's girthy.
yeah like you know like blue
He's got
collar,
a couple inches on there.
some blue collar shit, you know.
It's an awesome song. I mean, Justin Jenks has got the amazing falsetto voice. It's acoustic. It's singer songwriter. It's like Dallas Green, the color City in Color, and all of that amazing 2000s indie rock kind of combined into
Right.
this one beautiful song. And for anyone who's really interested in that stuff and really interested in the acoustic singer songwriter type, especially someone who comes from a full band that really can rock and can shred and can put together a really amazingly constructed song, be sure to check it out.
And a bunch of group of nice guys, the whole group.
Yep.
The what's it called? The group.
Moon Jays?
The Moon Jays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moon Jays.
So check it out.
Group of guys are dope.
Thursday, Shot in the Dark, Justin Jenks. Amazing artist.
It's about that time though.
Sweet dick. What? My mess up. All right, otra vez.
This dick of the week.
We just do that different every single week.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a new show. Hey, welcome to episode 9, baby girl.
Episode 9.
Yeah. So this dick of the week is what?
Annoying ass fit people.
Oh my god, I can't stand.
Annoying ass fit people.
Parkour.
And just parkour everywhere they go. It's like, bro, you don't need to. Okay, we know you can jump 6 feet on that ledge. Doesn't mean you need to jump 6 feet on that ledge.
You know what I fucking can't stand? Like dudes that fucking grab a napkin and then grab their pizza and they dab it just to get some of the extra oil out of
The
it.
people who take
Like, you know
30 minutes to order, but they have no food allergies at all.
Yeah, or like they ask like stupid questions like, "Is this cooked in lard?"
The fucking people on Instagram who
Like it better be
only,
cooked. If your mom cooked it, it better be cooked in lard, motherfucker.
That's the only way it tastes good. The people who post those workout videos, but no one asked to see them,
Exactly.
right? Who give you 1,000 tips on workout and diet, but no one asked for them.
Yeah, or like they put fit in front of their name.
Yes,
Like in
Fit
Instagram.
Brian.
Yeah, like
My name's Fit Brian. You can welcome to my page.
Yeah, like-
here's my workout routine every day.
oh my god, dude. Like if I fucking see another video of you doing squats, like come on, bro.
If I see another video about someone fucking meal prepping their bland ass chicken and rice and broccoli, I'm gonna roundhouse kick you in the face.
I'm old
and
school.
I physically don't even
Yeah.
know how to roundhouse kick.
I'm
someone.
old school. Like just crack fucking 4 eggs in your fucking cup and then drink that shit, chug that, and go for a jog, bro. Like
Is that even like a legit thing?
yeah, or like my dad used to do like cut a fucking trash bag and like make it into a poncho.
And just put your arms, brush your arms to the sides and run with it. It's all about sweating, mijito.
Yeah, you know, because that's where, you know. My dad would like, before he jogged, like spin his neck around.
Just doing all these obnoxious
All these breathings,
stretches that don't actually necessarily stretch anything. He's just doing them. Yeah, and he's like
breathing.
deep breathing. But it's really because the stretches are making him tired.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hilarious. I mean, fuck this, man. I'm old school, man. Just like fucking, just, you know, like, you know, all this fucking, what's it called when you like, what's that workout called when you fucking carry stupid shit and like, what's it called?
And carry stupid shit?
Like, what's it called? The fucking, where you fucking go back and forth and carry fucking tires and shit. And
like the CrossFit stuff.
CrossFit?
Right?
Is it
Isn't
CrossFit?
Or the high intensity interval training
No, it's
stuff?
CrossFit.
Yeah.
Those fuckers are gay too, dude. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry, dog. CrossFit is stupid, bro. Like I don't want to be the best at working out, bro. Like, play a sport or some shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm the best at working out. What the fuck?
I don't mind.
Like, let's compete on working out. Like, dude, like, everybody has their own pace.
Listen,
you know
do
what I mean?
your thing. Do your thizzle. At the end of the day, do your thizzle. But I don't give a fuck. Leave me out of it. I didn't
Like,
ask
take
for
a
your
boxing, take
unsolicited advice.
karate, take fucking basketball, and you know, or something. I don't know.
Do something better for the world, you worthless piece of shit.
But like, yo, like, that's for people that don't want to play sports, but they want to like compete. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna do a fucking triathlon, fucking mud run, fucking. Come on, dude. Like, who wants to? Like, that's. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Adan. I know you like to do that shit. I mean, not Gus. I'm sorry, Gus. Adan, you don't do that shit. Gus does that shit. Gus be trying to fucking do mud runs and shit, and like go for hikes and shit. Like,
It's because Gus is an Iron Man.
you're an Iron Man. He's like, oh, I'm not really good at soccer. I'm not really good at baseball. I'm not good at basketball. So I'm just gonna fucking crawl
I'm
on
gonna throw
my
heavy shit.
I'm gonna crawl on my elbows in the mud for like a mile.
I just, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what your poison is. Just don't put it on me.
Yeah, don't try to guilt me.
Don't try and guilt. Don't try and
try to
fucking
show
pass judgment. Just chill. Do your thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not here telling every single person what my fucking regimen is and it's
Right.
like every single day and, you know, wasting everyone else's time and energy and just mental capacity having to deal with that bullshit day in and day out.
And really, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Just straight up.
Oh my God. Tell that to all the health influencers and shit.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand. Like, I mean, you know, you probably look good, and that's why you have the following. But nobody really gives a fuck about your advice. You know what I mean? Am I tripping or am I not tripping? And that goes for men and female. I'm pretty sure. You know, if I had a 6-pack. I mean, I'd probably have like 20,000 followers minimum.
Minimum, just from each. I get literally about average 4,000 or 5,000 per.
I would take off my fucking shirt every fucking day too, but I'm not gonna tell you about, you know, what fucking what's in my protein shake. You know what I mean? Like,
if no one asks, no one asks. Don't care. Literally don't care.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
So fuck you, annoying fit people.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Go look good elsewhere, out of my peripheral.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Go get a fucking On It sponsor somewhere else.
Are we just salty? We might just be salty.
This fucking sushi was salty.
The sushi was salty. Salud. Episode 9 bullshit. Just here for the pendejadas and traviesones.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you for tuning on into the greenhouse. Be sure to stay tuned. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we got some amazing artists coming on through. Until then, my name is Vic.
I'm the goodness.
And keep growing with Water the Plants and with the greenhouse.
Keep growing, y'all. Keep rising.
Yes, sir. Until then, until next week.
Arras.